flip through of our Star Spangled Story by Notgrass History. Here you have our Star Spangled Story Part 1. You receive our Star Spangled Story Part 2. You also get a timeline. You get Star Spangled Rhythms and Rhymes. You get the answer key and literature guide, and you get the student workbook. Now I'm going to start by going through the first book. Okay, let's go through part 1. Okay, let's flip through our Star Spangled Story Part 1. Now, I'm going to be using this for my 3rd grade daughter, my daughter that's going into 3rd grade this year, and my daughter that's going into kindergarten. She will actually sit along with her as she goes through and just kind of listen. I'm also going to get her own student workbook because she wants to be included. Like I said, where we live, kindergarten is required. And they have to learn history. So she'll be sitting with her as we go along. Now, this is the first page. I just love the way this looks. And it says America in 1492. And I'm loving that it shows the indigenous people tribes. It's showing like the animals. And well, actually where the indigenous people tribes were actually located. And the animals here. Also, let's see. Oh, it shows what's actually listed in the curriculum package. And here you have the table of contents. So you will learn about the first people come to America at home in Acoma Pueblo. You have Columbus, Cabo, and Coronado in America. The Brewster family at Plymouth, and so on and so forth. Now, the way it is laid out, you actually do 3 days a week, which is how we're going to do it. The illustrations, really nice. I love the way it's set up. I love that it includes projects, especially for, now the elementary series for Notgrass History is for grades 1 through 4, I believe. Yes, it's actually grades 1 through 4. And let's see, let me get into one of the lessons. Okay, so Unit 1 lesson. The first lesson is the first people come to America. And look at how beautiful these illustrations are. I just love it. Look at that. I'm so excited. Super excited for this. Let me flip towards the back. Okay, here you have lesson at the end of each lesson, you have some lesson activities, you have review questions, you have a unit review if you get to the end of the unit, and then you have hands-on history ideas. And if I'm not mistaken, I think there is, like, this is an example of one of the projects, the unit projects. I think at the end of each unit, you have a project. Now, at the end of each week, let me flip back here. And okay, so at the end of each lesson, you have a lesson activity, you have review questions, and you have a hands-on history idea, which my kids are going to love because my children love activities. So this is going to be perfect. We've used Notgrass History before, but it was only for our middle school, and my high school uses the high school history program as well. So this will be my first time actually going through the elementary history. So that was part 1. Let me go through part 2. Sorry, I'm on my children's work desk. So let's see, part 2. All right, so when I open up the cover of part 2, you have the United States of America map, and it shows 48 states in 1912. So, part 2. Part 2 begins at Unit 16, Lesson 46, the first telephone call. And let's go to the first lesson in here. There we go. So we're talking about Alexander Graham Bell. And at the end of each lesson, you have the activities, review questions, and the hands-on history ideas. And that was part 2. Let's look at the answer key and lit guide. Let's see. We have the answer key and literature guide. This is just showing me where I can find the answers if I need be. And it's also literature books that we have. They have not come in yet. I will do a review later on all the literature books and read alouds and things like that we're going to use as well. Also, this is the Star Spangled Rhythms and Rhymes. This is a book of, I think it has rhythms and rhymes. I think it's like different songs. Yeah, different songs you can sing throughout each lesson. So they have a rhythm or a rhyme to learn. Like I said, the illustrations are absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. I just love it. Super, super, super excited. We also have the timeline. And if you look on the inside, you actually see the timeline. The illustrations are absolutely beautiful. And that's the timeline. And we also have a student workbook. One thing I love about this workbook, it's geared towards the younger elementary ages, so nothing too overwhelming for them to do. I feel like they will be able to complete this and not be so stressed out or mom be so stressed out. But again, that is a flip through of the different books with the Notgrass Histories, our Star Spangled Story for American history this year. Thank you so much for watching. May you be blessed. Shalom.